Back? YouTube, are we back? Twitch, are we back? Give me a sign of life. YouTube says back. Twitch, show me some life. Back. All right. Woo. Sorry about that. Yeah. Like so what happened from my point of view, or like, is my internet stuttered for a second, like the stream buffered, and then OBS said it was losing, like it wasn't sending the enough kilobytes per second, and then it came back. You know, it recovered. The stream kept playing and all of that. But in that moment, it lost connection to Twitch. But then Twitch wouldn't let it reconnect. So I don't know what that was. So it didn't really give me like an error code or anything for me to Google. So I'll try and do some research, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. Tomato theory time, yeah. All right, let's read Jacob's tomato theory. Where did you post it in stream chat? I've lost it now. All right, so listen to this, guys. So this is Jacob's theory on if you have a tomato stain on your clothing, you just put it in the sun. Oh yeah, I'll put up the points. Let me do the points while I talk about this, and you guys can look at the numbers and listen to the words. Grapes +1. We're back to 0. Oh, wait, hold on. It's because I had to restart OBS, so all of the hold on. Let me just reconnect the scenes. That, and then that. No. Fuck. Oh, yeah, it's because I didn't restart connect all the scenes properly. Hold on. That. And then that to that. There we go. All right. Well, reconnect the sources, I mean. Wrong word. Oh, all right. Fuck. Sorry, I've been thrown off my game by all of that. So, right, sun theory. Sunlight can help remove tomato sauce stains from fabrics and other materials. The sun's UV rays can act as a natural bleach, helping to break down the stain's pigment and lift it from the surface. How sunlight works: bleaching. Sunlight can oxidize the tomato sauce stain, effectively bleaching the color out of a fabric or material. Breakdown. The UV rays can help break down the stain's components, making it easier to remove with washing or cleaning. How to use sunlight for stain removal. Initial treatment. If you have a fresh stain, try rinsing it with cold water to flush out as much of the sauce as possible. Spot treat. You can spot treat the train with lemon juice. Sun exposure. Here we go. This is the key one. Place the stained item in direct sunlight for a few hours or even overnight. What do you mean overnight? These so-called sun theory experts don't know the sun works. There's no sun overnight. I was honestly, Jacob, I was buying it until the overnight part. They lost me there. Does the moonlight also contain UV rays? Moonlight stain removal. UK. It's just a name of a brand. Does the what I need is moonlight contains UV rays. Yes, moonlight contains a small amount of UV rays. However, the intensity of UV rays significantly weaken other UV. Okay, so there are UV rays, but I guess the real science here is there enough UV rays to remove a tomato stain?
To help the stream stay online.
Thanks, Imari. Thank you. All right, we're back. Kings Row. UV is an ultraviolet? Yeah. Thank you, though, Imari. Stick it under a lamp, surely. I guess if you had like a UV light, it would just work, right? Either way, should we lock in? Because some Overwatch is happening, if you guys remember. You came to it to escape physics. Or UV uses Ray a few times a map, it should be fine. Actually, class work, Joby. Some of your best. We're on to King's Row. Orisa is for ban from Sakura, forcing Supernova to play the Ram. Clear is going to play the D.Va. Obviously, the D.Va can go between low and high ground much better than the Ram. That's why you see on these type of maps more often. Astro's been forced to drop the point, and they're just surrounding Astro now. Astro, does he not even have form? Doesn't get it off if he did. Disaster start for Supernova, and this is going to be a quick King's Row first point for the side of Sakura. Don't believe so, Banter Life, no. Are you an undercover policeman who's not trying very hard at their job? Just going around asking in Twitch chat of not streamers, in case anyone's seen anything. Alright, Supernova gonna get another fight. It's gonna be a full neutral again, because that fight was over before it even really started. Oh, I see. Control of the choke though for Supernova, and Baramatra should be able to keep the D.Va in check here. Is Sakura going to try and find a timing to potentially go past for Ram? But Astro concedes a decent amount of space here. A bit timid on that one. So a bit of room to work with for Sakura. They can clear Ryan out of the side too. Supernova getting a space for free. They've got Ray advantage, remember, if we get that far. A chance for X10 with Ebola too. Astro with a bit of aggression, but only trading onto the D.Va, so Sakura can soak up this form timing, no problem. Bola goes onto it as well. Grapes gets it up, but gets killed through it anyway. Peace dives in for that kill, and X10 has provided the opening for her team. They flood forward, trying to avoid trades, and Astro can't find anything either. Clean up from Peace is good, and Sakura will keep this one rolling. Hold on, I've been sent pictures by Jacob after. The Sun Theory will continue after this map. Alright, speedy attack so far from Sakura. 4 minutes still in the clock. They've got the Ray to snowball, and Supernova have swapped to the Hazard, but they're desperately short of ult charge. They're going to have their DPS ults, but not consistent at all. When Z drops this Ray on point, Supernova are going to have so many limited options. They need Renko to catch up on this ult charge, but it's going to be such a scary period of time. Here comes the Ray, defensive wall. They are all over this Hazard. They eat the Bola, but they delete Astro. Good for it now, and this Ray advantage is just too much, and a perfect snowball from Sakura, and this is a disaster from Supernova. They work so hard on Varuna Sapi to get themselves back in the series. They clutch it out. And now they've given it all away, essentially. 5 minute time back for Sakura to work with. They are at a bit of an ult disadvantage, sure, but there's so much time here now. Starting on the high ground, providing us for X10. Astro's going to come and try and match it, but can't connect that slam damage. They're going to try and clear. Can't find anything for now. Blade available for Peace, but gets picked before the fight. Very useful for Supernova because they are desperate for time off the clock, honestly. They'll get the D-Mech. Clear's not even going to bomb for it. Just takes the reset. And Sakura will just let that one go through for free. Bit disappointing. Is it really 4-0? Fuck, Ginter are getting smashed. Absolutely smashed. Now Supernova are going to move forward to close hold because they need to get as many fights out as possible. But Astro just gets cleared. He needs to defensively wall as well. No cooldowns for Astro. Sakura can swing. Peace is even going to go with Blade. But Bash is good from Grapes. But the Ray keeps going. Peace is looking for something, but he can't find anything. Grapes can find Peace though. Another Bash onto him, but no kill. They found trades out of this Supernova. But Ray still gets the job done. Peace can't find anything with the Blade. Just lost. John Travolta, hands in the air. Where are all the enemies? Pulse bomb available for Ryan as they try and chase a few extra kills and spawn. He shouldn't use the pulse here. Clear's going to self-destruct, actually. Torpedoes out. Grapes has no shield. Clear gets two, but can't get back into mech. They're right back in it. Pulse bomb out now from Ryan, but doesn't connect. The trades will favour Supernova long run. In the long run. They push forward for more kills. Z is going to die. Looking for trades. The trades are still good for Supernova. Ryan and Jutsu finding it, and Sakura are forced to reset there. And Clear's bomb gambit doesn't pay off. Lucio Juno Always a little bit squishy, easy to trade, and trades are the worst thing for the attackers here because their spawns are further away. Astro now has the downpour. You can see Grapes corner peeking for his team, giving them the information of exactly where they are, calling the engage even for Astro when they're ready. Grapes is going to back up now as we move on to that hazard mirror. Surprised Clear wouldn't just go Diva, honestly, actually. Either way. Engage comes in, defensive wall onto Astro to try and focus down for damage. Astro has the downpour here. Clear still has the shift to get out of the way, though. Astro's going to back up to the corner. More pressure. Astro can turn with the downpour, though. Takes the trade. Ryan on the left-hand side of our screen right now fighting the side fight as well. Peace on top, but it's X10 who falls first. Now pressure onto this side fight. Astro comes forward. Brig in a lot of trouble here. Cinnabar, can they get out? Slash on, block. Response now. Astro has the downpour if they overextend into this room, so they have to be cautious here, Supernova. Sorry, Sakura. Ray available for Z, but Renko is right behind. Clear gonna try and come out top instead. Get more control of this high ground, allow their team to swing a little bit more easily. Z has the raid ready to go as well, but Renko's right behind on that one. Bola comes out from Jutsu. They take a step back to avoid that one. Now the Ray comes forward. Rays will be traded. They need to go forward, Sakura, to stay in this Ray. Z doesn't have the movement, but Downpour comes through. I think Z might be in big trouble. Yeah, locked up. The Downpour is good. Clear will seal a few meters, but it'll be a measly consolation prize. Grapes is going to get traded late by Peace. Peace is still around here, actually. Going to try and live. Chase is on by Astro and Ryan, but Peace is getting pocket from Spawn, and yeah, Take-Aim Bolt forces Ryan all the way back. Suddenly, this 5-minute time back has dwindled to a mere 90 seconds. Double DPS Soul and a rally nearly up here for Sakura, but Supernova can play more of the same. Trades will keep him in it. Grapes can even be aggressive with this rally if he wants. Here we go. Grapes is going to pop for rally. Look out, Peace. Here they come. Super Pocket coming in. Bowler and Blade in response, and Grapes is going to get deleted, but Ryan is good for the trade. They still seem to have their numbers right now, Sakura. But Blade is doing a lot. They've got the rally to kill this one as well. But the trade onto Z is important. Cinnabar's going to get traded as well. 2 trades for Ryan and a pulse bomb kill. He's just killed 3. He's still got recall. He's still touching the cart. Ryan's going to live. He's going to pocket. Ryan has salvaged it for him again. The star player for Supernova delivers. And now 40 seconds left. Downpour available for Clear, but it's not consistent. Oh. Brig Shield can interrupt it. The Genji can deflect it. People can just dodge it. Clear trying to get in position. Wants to put pressure onto the Tracer first. Forces Ryan back. Baits him in. Then the Downpour comes out. Astro is locked up. Do they have the damage to follow it up? They're all over him. They do kill Astro through that one. Big tank advantage. And now Supernova. It's trades again that will save them. They're doubling down. Jutsu's going to swing so aggressively. X10 deals with that one. Flying in is Renko. 1 kill onto Z. Ryan going for more. Ryan is going to recall. Can he get out? No, they're forcing out. Do they have the respawns to touch this? Astro is there, but Astro is 1v4. Gets on, drops the wall, tries to play behind the wall. Bowler onto Astro. Lots of danger. Torpedoes come through. They stabilize in. Astro nearly has the Downpour if they can keep him up. 97% and counting. No ults on the side for Sakura. Downpour coming onto the point. Clear is locked up, playing for the kill. Astro and Renko will confirm that between them. Ryan is back now as well. Cinnabar takes over the touch. So close to rally, but too far. Taken down. X10 is trying to force it out, but she has to do it all. She has to hit everything right now. There's too many players. Peace is there as well. Big slash from Astro, forces them all back. Peace dives onto the backline, does kill Ryan actually. Astro continues to anchor point, will finish them all off onto the Juno as well. But Downpour advantage converted for Astro, and Supernova get the hold.
Score 0-2.
Double support ult just round the corner. Really was a big opportunity for the turning point there. Was Clear coming back on Ryan as well, was he? Yeah, thanks, Clear. Clear's coming, boys. Yeah, I mean, Astro had to touch base. It was 1v4 because they traded Z. And it was that trade that saved them, right? It really was that trade that saved them. Because just that extra, an extra torpedo swing, the extra Juno damage, maybe Astro just goes down that little bit quicker. And honestly, that hold on third point, because it feels like a long time ago now, but think about that first and second point for Supernova defensively. Awful. About as bad as it can get, really. But all of a sudden, once we get to third point and they can play just for trades in more situations, a more aggressive style, Ryan's finding a lot of value. Astro's finding more in the hazard mirror as well. Starts to feel a bit more even of a matchup. But Juno Lucio, I think, was ended up a bit too long. But Supernova listening here.
You shoot Hazard out first, and then if we see a trigger in our toe, look Hazard.
Yeah, Hazard uses lead.
I'm not saying push, I'm saying shoot. Like,
I think I want to try going top right, in my opinion.
Yeah, clear. Yeah, look clear.
I'm gonna go Hanzo and Sona.
Okay, I'm playing Hazard then, it's good. Maybe we can just kill Genji and go bottom up. Like, lean away from Genji or Haz and go bottom up.
No fly, we can go.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, going bottom up. Kill Genji.
I'm bolted. I need to go. Even the room.
Genji.
Have to trade. Genji low.
Dead. I'm living.
Fair one, dead.
Good trade I fast. That's just not doable. Someone needs a block diva.
Okay, yeah. Oh, listen, let's do it slower.
Oh, I thought we were going to get more. I want to hit the second fight then. What was the adjustment? What was the fix? They said someone needs to take care of the diva, or I forgot the word they used, but force the diva. So we're going to try and play a little bit wider, a little bit slower. Peace is looking for a diamond to back on. Deflected torpedoes. Renko avoids that damage, but Renko's separated. Peace is just going to get that one and get out scot-free. Now player advantage. Clear is on Jutsu. And this is not going anyway. I mean, unfortunately for Supernova, they're just a third point team. The problem is they've got to get to third point first. Seemed a little bit unsure of their approach. Not a clear answer. No pun intended. And look at the old charge difference right now. Z literally double Renko. Well, just under now. But either way, big problem for Supernova. Coming in, Bola and Blade are ready soon as they try and rotate in. Pressure from the Diva. Torpedo swing comes around. Jutsu under a lot of pressure here. Hard to get space. Very aggressive position from X10 on the statue. Turns around to help with the Tracer. Keeps this one, but they have to back it up. Supernova absorb that first aggression. Having a pushback. Clear is low HP as well. They need to keep Clear alive. Suddenly Supernova have space. They should keep pushing now. Ryan with the pulse bomb fade away as well. Hits Cinnabar as they try and get past that. Clean from Ryan there. They push the HP advantage they have. Now they're doubling back in. Z wants to turn the fight with Ray. They're going to have to disengage. Astro tries to back jump. Astro can't get out, though. Not out of the woods yet. Clear's going to weave the bowler as well. Z clears Jutsu for it as well. Ryan's recall has been forced. And Z and Clear, the last two standing as X10 falls. It's 2 versus 3, but Clear can buy a lot of time. Peace is back now as well. Peace even has the blade if he really needs it. But both teams are going to wait for their spawns. Support ult advantage coming back for Supernova. They did get only a single tick, if you can believe it. Just one. Renko walking forward, nearly has the Ray as well. Blade, rally for the Blade as well. Downpour comes through and Peace is going to be locked up. Great downpour by Astro. Rally to try and turn it from Cinnabarvo. Trying to save them all, but out of mech, so Grapes is going to crush that one. Good downpour, good rally, every possible answer. Thank you, Kajor, for the raid as well. Welcome, everyone. Hope you had a good stream. Just in time for the North American action here. Supernova trying to battle back on this. And yeah, really nicely handled by Supernova. Because the downpour and rally just dealt with that blade so quickly, they actually didn't need to invest anymore. So keep hold of that Ray. And now the situation looks reasonable for the Snowball. They can Ray push this next fight. Only got the bowler to worry about. Eyes on Clear here. Has found the Tracer. Ryan's going to be forced out back towards the team. Ryan's going to immediately... Look at that, Ryan. Flipping the map so easily. Gets cleared on one side, goes to flank the other way. Going to run into a lot more Sakura players here. He actually... Well, the idea was good, but unfortunately just gets killed by Peace. And this is going to allow Sakura to move forward at the choke. Forced all the way back. Still have this Ray advantage, but it's going to dwindle over time. You see Astro walking far right-hand side right now. This is like a Kuffa-like play, honestly, this type of rollout from Astro. Just solo taking the flank, creating a bit of space. Comes back out at the choke and forces Sakura to take a back step. Wants to try and force a cooldown. Wall behind the Diva. If they force this shift on the Diva, they can keep chasing with Ray. They can walk forward now if they want. Diva's all the way out. They decide it's too far, actually, and will just take the space for free. Sakura are just playing for time. They want a Ray of their own to match it. Ryan is in the back. Clear has seen that one though. The Ray push comes forward. More pressure. Deflects on the torpedoes a little bit. Peace keeps running. They flip the map here, Sakura. They're trying to hit the backline, but pressure on this Juno. Ryan can't finish the kill. The payload is still moving away. They have to be careful here, Sakura. They don't quite have the Ray, but they're C9ing the point. They can walk up and touch it now. Bola comes through wide. Ray to keep pushing. Downpour onto this Ray. Are they going to get locked up? Deflects actually. Astro downpours himself in the end. Ryan gets one trade. Grapes is going to swing out as well, but too low to get anything. Ryan's going to try and get out, but I don't know if he can really. No, Clear will finish that one off. And there we go. Hold from Sakura is good. 1.5 minutes. Supernova running out of time. Already ran out of ults. They're going to have to wait for Grapes' rally before they have the next one. Again, you see, look, everyone's going right-hand side. Is it a flank or it's basically a rotation at this point? Grapes is holding down the fort main. 4 people right, Grapes through main. They come through the choke. They get to this next corner. Oh, wait, Chris is here as well. Oh. Hopping in, mate. I'll drop you the link as well. We're just coming to the end of this King's Row. Where are you?
Alright, mate. Thank you for saying it like that.
Blade available for Peace and one shot onto Ryan. So it's a quick reset here from Supernova. And remember, this is series on the line for Supernova, so they're going to have to reset here. Wait, no, maybe not. Grapes wants to clutch. Pops for Rally. Peace with a blade over the top. Rally healing as well, but Cinema goes down. The bash onto Peace, but a 2-for-1 slash saves the day. They'll win this fight. Supernova tried to clutch with their Rally. It looked possible, and Sakura still needs to invest 2 ults. They're going to stagger out the Freya atrociously here, so a really long one for Jutsu. One more attempt for Supernova to keep themselves in this series. No ults just yet to speak of. Renko will get the Ray if the fight goes long, but they're going to have to keep the fight on point for quite a while before that. Supernova just going to walk it up main. Astro will clear the right-hand side. Ryan wants to keep going the deeper flank on the right-hand side as well. No one marking that just yet for Sakura, so Ryan can get through for free, actually. They spot him out now, and it will just turn out to this brawl on point. Bola and self-destruct available for Sakura, but the raid timing for Renko is the key. If they can get to that, but Xen's hiding with the Bola, looks for Renko, it's good! Renko's 1 HP, Xen finishes the kill, gets herself in a position behind as well. They've lost Cinnabar on point, but the raid kill might just be enough. Clear has self-destruct on point. Ryan is trying to play a 1v3 in the back. Ryan gets a kill in this 1v3 in the back before going down, but Grapes is stuck there as well. Wait, Grapes has got the Mega. Fighting a Freya is no easy task, but Grapes has held their own. The point is still anchored by Astro, and Grapes can come help out now. Wall from Astro trying to buy valuable time as they all flood back. Not quite done yet. Lucio Juno coming. Ryan has the pulse bomb. Renko respawning. Nearly has that Ray. Torpedoes out. Bolt onto Renko. Has to be careful. 98% in this Ray. The Ray advantage. It's massive. Renko just needs to press it when they're there, honestly. They can start walking, try and clear point. Pressure onto this Diva. Biding their time. Here comes the Ray now. Walking forward. Disengage attempt from Sakura. They need to keep pushing for kills. Z has the Ray. Ryan has pressure onto it. Can't find the kill. Clear is back on point. The Slater Ray coming. They eat it. Ryan hits the pulse bomb to X10. They've got to stay on point now. Supernova. Pressure on them. Renko is getting dived in the back. Bash comes through actually from Grapes. He's got this next rally so fast. Nor Grapes needs a lot of help here. More pressure. Another 180 bash onto Peace to finish the kill. He's so bloody good at Brig. Jutsu now launching it out, but there's a Diva beneath him as well. Eating the bolts. Ryan is there trying to finish it. D-Mech onto Clear. They're going to do it. Grapes is still swinging. Astro's still going. We're going to third point here. Sakura didn't full cap either, so it's still very winnable for Supernova. Okay. Big reset now. We got hero swaps coming out for faster back as well, so everyone's a little bit far away from support ops there too. Clear's going to have to self-destruct. Astro with the downpour. For now, though, Supernova just taking the free cart push before Clear will stop it. Astro's going to leap above Clear here. Has to be careful as Clear's trying to boop him in, but Astro has the wall to keep himself safe. Now looking for this downpour timing. One needs to force for deflex and the Brig Shield and a bit of a Matrix to find it all the way through. Difficult, and Jutsu's going to get taken down. Astro just has to slow it down, back up. Defensive wall comes through. They're on the back foot, and they will have to reset here, Supernova. More pressure coming on. They really want these late kills if they can. They're keeping Astro on the back foot. They're trying to maybe even force out a downpour. Astro goes for a counter slash but finds nothing. This has bought time for Sakura to get both DPS ults available and very close to the Ray. So honestly, it's a tough situation for Supernova. They only got 30 seconds. The fight is going to be forced on the objective, and they are going to walk into both these DPS ults and a Ray. Saving grace as Renko has it slightly sooner, but Sakura can just disengage, play it slow, make sure Z gets that one. But Peace has to be careful not to get caught off. They're all in this room. The blade comes out from Peace. They want to win it here and now. The Ray is out. Renko is caught up, traded. 10 seconds left on the clock. Grapes is on the run, trying to fight this Genji. Can't. Peace will take that one down. Ryan has found a kill, but they need for touch. 3 seconds left. It's a 4v1 for Ryan. Ryan blinks through and gets out and gets for touch, but they need to get another touch. Ball coming back from Astro. Not in time. They can't touch. Sakura close it out. 3-1 Sakura.
What a dogfight, mate. What a dogfight.
Right? Whoa. Back from the pub then, all good?
No, I just went to Asda, mate. Got a few tinnies.
Oh.
I got the Asda meal deal for the pizza, so I got a pizza and some chicken kickers. Ate that, polished that off, and here I am.
Beautiful. GG Cinnabar as well. Congratulations on the win. Good for it as well. That King's Row was a scrap. An absolute scrap. I'm being reliably...
Scrap of the week.
I've been reliably informed while it was a good performance by Sakura. Inter Milan are not putting on a good show at all as they find themselves 5 goals down.
I mean, PSG are unbelievable, mate. Like, it's actually so impressive.
I told you when I was like, these guys are, I think, I was like, these guys might just be the best team in the tournament. I mean,
Yeah.
Barcelona would have been the real test, right? But,
It's hard to argue, you know? Like, PSG, like, they have all of the attacking flair of Barca, but with, like, genuine stability. So it's like...
Their midfield is so good, PSG's, this is.
I mean, their defense is so good.
Yeah.
and their front three is so good, by the way. And their depth is so good. And their goalkeeper is actually so good. So I'm starting to think they're pretty good.
Hot take! Alright. Big
It makes me feel better about the English teams, you know, because every English team lost to PSG, but they all played them so close. And the second they don't play against one of the good English teams, they go hard.
Is Grape at 0? Grape's at 0 overall? I hope so. So yeah, big winner from this was Clear and Peace. Cinnabar is absolutely fuming. They got a minus 1.5 on that King's Row. Total scores on the board. You're still positive overall, Cinnabar. Grapes breaks even. I will take that. I will take that in a loss. Ryan's got +3 overall. Astro half. Renko's actually got +5, but Clear 22, Peace 11, X10 12, Cinnabar 6.5, and Z 16. All very good. Alright, I'm actually going to go... It feels rude because you've just turned up for me to leave immediately and leave you in charge, mate. But there's no one I trust more, so I'm going to go get a drink because it's so warm.
Good drink. Yeah, fuck it. It has been quite toasty today, hasn't it? It's been a toasty day at the office.
You got to bear in mind, have I told you about my at-home situation as well when I'm casting? Is obviously, it's pretty disrespectful for me to wake up all my neighbours because our houses are all quite close together, you know, when it gets like this time. So the window is shut. Also, my fiance, it's fair enough that she exists in the house as well. So the door is shut. So it's currently a 28 degree, the world's least flashy sauna I'm in.
I see.
But so I'm going to go get a drink, cool down. You're in charge, mate.
All right, mate, no problem. I'll look after everyone. How is Hisung's English? It's I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
For a quick chat, I believe
it's not great.
It's
but I don't know if it's like full English problem or
Yay! Hi,
it's also like hearing problem. But can we have some tea, Cope? What we need to cope about?
For Sakura. I have to ask about the Zarya though.
I mean, he's
okay,
not on speaking terms. We hate each other, so I don't know what he speaks.
Mental warfare, like what's going on there? Because Zarya is like obviously not being played very much right now.
How are our scrim books?
So we know
They're
that
okay, to be
Clear
fair.
can't
They're
really
okay. I
play
mean,
too
even
many
last
tanks,
week they were
and
okay, but obviously the
Supernova was a
official
little mental
blocks
blocked by
were
Zarya. So we've been
crumbling.
playing Zarya a little bit.
Okay.
Their scrims against Ori comps for a little bit. And we had good
Real.
success.
Yeah, it was
The
slightly
unfortunate scene
Money Ball
happened.
Fury, I think.
We would have won the map.
Oh.
To be honest, Moira is
what do you
that's
guys
the
think
real
about your
Money
next
Ball
match?
theory,
Like,
you know?
you're against SSG, they're kind of slacking a little bit, it feels like you guys punching up and your hive mind teamwork.
to you as
like,
scrim
you look
team?
good, you look clean, especially on the Genji. What's the confidence levels for you guys going into SSGs?
Well, we know like they've been slacking a little bit. We're not like the best scrimmers, but I think we're more of a match day team. Like we show up a lot of match day. I don't know if you guys had commented or anything, but like I was screaming, Clear was screaming, my backline was saying everything they needed to. Even my hit scan was talking a lot, which is like the whole like no hit scan talk thing. So I think we're more of a match day team. I fully believe it'll probably be like a barn or like map 5. Like
We make an
I think we
EWC.
can totally win, and we can show the
we're in
world
with a
what
chance,
we're
to be
really
fair. I
about.
think we're in with a chance.
Yeah, we praise your teamwork and especially your rotations as a team. Like, who comes up with those ideas? Who would you say like is the primary caller?
How's the
behind
tennis
some of those
going?
rotations? Because
I
especially
played quite well
point
today.
B,
My
I don't know if you remember the
serve
fight
was good
specifically,
today,
but
which is always
you
the
try to
good
build this
foundation of a
orbital
good
array,
tennis.
and so you
My
kite them
backhand
around, you
volley is
contest the card from the
unbelievable
other
these
side,
days.
stuff
You'll think
that.
that's
Like some
so
nice
tennis
little
is going
rotations here
good.
and there
Don't
that
worry
make
about
a big
that.
difference in the outcome of some of these fights. So, who's coming up with those ideas?
Mostly Clear. Clear was the only one screaming.
Are you
about
worried
the
about
veto
potentially not
rotations on
making
the
it to
fights.
playoffs? I think we're in playoffs
And
now,
NZ,
so
it's
no
a
longer
mix of
worried
Clear
about
and
that.
Like Moji the IGL. I just call my old
Is
plan.
Draper
my
gonna
side
win the
type.
French Open?
But
I
those
think
two are the
Sinai
ones
won't
who
lose.
they make the real
Sinai's
secret magic happen.
Pretty good.
No, teamwork
How
makes the dream
your
work. That
off
teamwork was
skill
on full display
like?
today. Peace, however, we do of
question.
course always give a player of the match for
we
each
stop
of the
this
every
cope?
match, and you are.
Which part was cope?
This one. So congratulations! Yay! The award means
Now you know
nothing.
I'm
You
now.
play better in
So
tennis when
exciting,
you
and
win
I
or
love
lose.
that.
No, it means
All the same, isn't
well
it?
deserved, please. You popped
Well,
off.
but we don't
Yeah,
give them
legend
anything.
on the
Like
NG.
it's just like it's like a verbal award. I don't
TU
know.
Vision
like,
and
are we
Falcons
into
in
verbal
fucking
awards?
LCQ.
Peace. What does it mean to
I
you?
I almost prefer if
to
we
receive-
don't make LCQ, you know, like if we qualify the proper way or just be
I started
done,
from the
you know, I
bottom.
feel like
I was in
LCQ is
elimination
like,
on B-sides. I was
I
thinking
don't
about that
know, we'll see what
recently.
the
I
format's
got
like, but
11. I got 12th. Amplified with PG and Danny and that team. I got 11.
who's the best
Every time something
Freya?
like this
It's,
happens,
I
they
think, in
need
my
to go
opinion,
to.
best
Because
Freya
that means
is,
people thought I played good
I
enough.
actually think these days
Something
it is,
that
it's
I
Kai
deserve.
Forge,
And that
genuinely.
feels so great to me.
I'm back.
Okay, you know,
Also-
I'll take
also,
the
like-
lead back.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go.
Is that like the striker egoist thing? Like,
Am I concerned with my playtime for TU? Not massively, no.
Can we start like?
I've got
stuff
way
today
bigger
and,
fish
like,
to fry
talk
than
throughout
my
the match?
playtime.
Like I feel like we need a little pat on the
Did you
back
scrim
once in a
NA?
while.
We
too.
scrimmed-
Players can start handing
We
those
scrimmed
out.
like 1 or 2
Yeah,
blocks
we're
for
super
NA,
happy
but
for
it's,
you. We're so
I don't know,
happy
it's
for
just,
the
I think it's a
team,
bit of
and we
a,
wish you best of luck
it's always so
in your
Mickey
match
Mouse, the
against
results, you know,
SSG
because
coming up. Thank you so
there's
much
always
for
some
joining
sort of
us.
ping
I'll be
situation.
back here next week.
Let's
Oh
go.
yeah.
That's right. Can't wait to see you again. Thank you so much. Peace.
What, we some best Freya we're talking?
Yeah. Can we get your predictions, GK vs Liquid? I don't know. I'm shocked every time I scrim Liquid. I'm always like, this is the best NA team by far. You know, like whenever we scrim the other teams, they all feel really bad. But Liquid, they feel like a real team. But then they never look like a real team in official. So I don't know. I would put my money on Liquid if I was a gambling man. I feel like this is their stage. You know, like I think they'll win it this time. I mean, surely they're gonna win it at some point.
Who's the person who can't schedule one coach for? It's actually it's a rare my fault this time.
Yeah, the record should show I'm always so fucking
It is
keen
never
for
Chris.
uncoachable.
It's-
I'm like, no matter if I'm losing to Quick Esports, I'm always still up for an uncoachable, guys, okay? It's never me.
I know what the narrative spin is going to be, is that Chris and Hunter are dodging because of the results. But it's all my fault. And it's not some noble sacrifice, it's just idleness, laziness.
I'm planning a wedding, to be fair.
I'm planning a wedding, yeah. My prediction, I think GK sweep, actually. Like, I think we're talking 3-0 or 3-1.
Really?
Yeah. I've obviously not had the same scrim privilege, like, but I think GK really high on them. Where's Chris from YouTube chat? Newcastle.
Newcastle.
How much is that opinion based on my hopes for fantasy? Yeah, so Jaywu scored big earlier, and I transferred him out. So I'm hoping we'll load a Kufa.
That's actually a classic Max, no, a classic X, by the way.
Well, you know, I literally said, you'll know this from FPL. So I looked at my position, right, and I was 298th in fantasy. Now, some people might think, still in the running, sensible decisions. But 298th means there's 297 people in front of me. And you check the math on that one. But that means I've got some people to catch up on, right? So we got to gamble.
That's true. You gotta get cooking.
Would Quartz be the best Freya if you ban keyboard movement?
What does that mean?
Well, it feels like a really specific condition. Yeah.
Is he not really good at Freya?
Yeah, I think Quartz is really good. Was it? Do you say Kai was, you think, best in the EMEA?
Honestly, Kai's been so good. Like, yeah, I'm glad he got player of the match today. Like the last 2 weeks on Freya's, like he actually hard carried today. To be honest, like every time we did the clutch, it was him that did it. He's really good at it.
Yeah, but where you end up playing a lot of the time, right, is it created so much space for Kai, but then you need him to deliver, and delivered.
Like every retake, it was Kai, you know, and retaking's like if you get retakes, they're the most important thing in Overwatch. So yeah, Kai's doing really good.
Cool. Let me do my VOD before I forget. That was Supernova versus Sakura. Oh wait, it's in 2 parts as well. Are my VOD mods here? VOD mods?
The VOD mods?